Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So today's video is going to be about my cloth diaper experience. If you don't know, I have twin boys that I decided to cloth diaper for the first time ever. I never cloth diapered ever in my life, and I've had quite a journey. I'm still cloth diapering and they're pushing 11 months already. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity to just share my journey, share my experience, and if you're curious about it, if you're thinking about it, maybe this can help you in some way. So I have some notes because it's a lot of information, but it's good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the video. So why did I decide to cloth diaper? So first of all, I have a 4-year-old that I did not cloth diaper. I didn't even know that cloth diapering was a thing. I thought it was just something that, you know, we did like back in the day before disposables were created. I didn't know that people still cloth diaper today. So when I was pregnant, I came across this YouTube, and she was saying how she was going to cloth diaper her baby, and I thought, you know, let me look more into this, because if this could save me money, then why not? So then I looked more into it. There's pros and cons and everything, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna try to save money because I stay home anyway. I do all the laundry. Well, my husband does laundry, but I do, you know, I'm the one that's gonna be washing the diapers. I'm gonna be home with the twins and the babies and everybody. So why not just give it a shot? And if I don't like it, then I can always sell it and make my money back. Besides that, I wanted to save money. I was having twins. I seen it on YouTube, and I seen how big the community was. Like, I started adding Facebook groups and seeing, wow, a lot of people do cloth diaper. I'm not gonna be by myself. I didn't feel alone. It's good for the environment if you do it the correct way. So we'll get into that. So the first time I tried the cloth diapers on them, they were about 1 month. I remember being so anxious to like hurry up and put the cloth diapers on them. I was so excited, but they were too big because I had purchased the Alva Baby brand. I actually have a video from my baby shower where I show like what I got from my baby shower, and I got my whole stash. So I got 48 diapers. So there's like this newborn hack that you can do, but they were still too small for the newborn hack, so I just waited it out until they got a little bit bigger. So about 1 month and 3 weeks was when I put them on, and I was like, okay, I think this is it. I think we're gonna start our journey. It was a struggle. It was a struggle because I had to learn the snaps. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to snap the diapers in place a certain way so that it doesn't leak out the side, so that it's wrapped around their legs properly. The more you do it, the better you get at it. That's like with everything. So it was definitely fun to learn, especially when they're smaller, but they looked kind of wonky at first. I have a couple pictures. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what was I doing? So I wanted to touch on things that you need to know if you're thinking about cloth diapering. First off, it's going to be trial and error. Especially cloth diapering, it's going to be trial and error because you're doing something that you've never done before, and it's different, and you have to learn it, and you have to get used to it. So expect just, you know, learn as you go. But you're not gonna be like a professional as soon as you start, because as hundreds of videos that I watched, I still was learning as I go, and still was adjusting here and there, here and there, here and there. Also, you want to find what works for you. Everyone is different, every baby is different, so I chose to use Alva Baby, but there's so many brands out there, literally so many different brands, and your baby's gonna react differently to different types of diapers. There's so many different kinds of diapers, so just find what works for you. What I personally chose was just pocket diapers. I like pocket diapers because you can adjust the absorbency in the diaper, and it's pretty much like a disposable. So each diaper you take off and you put a new one on, so it's not like too complicated, because you have to take your man into consideration that he's going to be changing the diaper. He can't just not change the baby. So I definitely take that into consideration as well, like what would be easiest for him to just change the baby and keep it moving. Sacrifice. This is a journey, so it's going to take a little bit of sacrifice. You're going to get your hands a little bit dirty. It's going to be hard at times. You're not going to want to do it, but you just have to remember why. You know, you're saving a lot of money. Yes, you probably will be using more water, but all in all, you're saving a lot of money from buying diapers, and you're helping the environment out. I mean, that's my reason why. I don't know what your why is gonna be, but. So let's get into a wash routine. So a wash routine is very, very, very important when you are cloth diapering. So I have had 4 different wash routines since I've started cloth diapering, and that is okay, because as I said previously, this is trial and error and you're learning as you go. So you're gonna want to switch some things up, especially if you see like something happening again and again. So first thing you want to do is your research. Go add Facebook groups. Those groups are so helpful. They literally have all the information right there for you on what detergents you can use, what works best. If you want to be have eco-friendly detergent, what kind works best, because with cloth diapers, they're made out of a certain fabric, and you can't use everything with them, because it can either cause detergent buildup or it can damage the fabric, which will cause your baby's diapers to leak. So they have these little templates. They make it so easy to be informed and know the do's and don'ts of cloth diapering. So you can easily just save the templates on your phone, and then as you are washing, let's say you forget, oh, what detergent should I use, you can just pull it up on your phone and have all the information right at your fingertips. Highly recommend. Facebook groups are for the win every time. So what I use is Tide. I used the regular Tide when I first started cloth diapering. Tide is the #1 detergent that everyone uses for cloth diapers. Is not the cleanest, like it's synthetic, but it does the job. Now I use the Tide Clear and Free without any fragrances, and that has been working so well for us. My first wash that I ever tried was just a rinse and a wash. So I would rinse the diapers with hot water, and then I would wash the diapers, and it worked fine for breastfed poop. The second one, I would spray the diapers with OxiClean stain remover. That's when they got a little bit bigger, and then I would rinse, and then I would wash. And then I started to spray and then wash twice. So I would do a speed wash, which is like 30 minutes, and then I would do a heavy duty wash. And that worked for a while, but then like when the babies were 6 months old, the diapers got detergent buildup. And what detergent buildup is basically, you know, since you're washing your diaper so often, which is recommended every 2 to 3 days, you know, over time that detergent builds up on your diapers and stop the absorbency, or your babies could break out in rashes like mine did, and that's when you want to strip your diapers. So stripping your diapers is just a easy process that you would do just to break down all those enzymes and that detergent that's built up in those fabrics. So what I did, I cleaned the diapers, and then I filled up my tub probably to about a quarter. It really depends on how much diapers you have, in lukewarm water, and then I put a couple capfuls of Clorox bleach. Actually, I think I put like 1/4 of a cup of Clorox bleach in the tub and let the diapers soak in there for about between 30 minutes to an hour. And after that, I squeezed them out, and then I did a regular wash as I normally would. Instead of, you know, with the spray, I just washed the speed wash and then the heavy duty wash, and that was it. I think I did an extra rinse just to make sure like there was no bleach in there, and then it's been good ever since. And next thing I want to talk about is absorbency. So absorbency is so important when you're cloth diapering, because obviously you want your diapers to absorb liquid so that your diapers are not leaking all over the place. So what I was first using in the beginning was microfiber. So when I purchased my diapers, they all came with 2 microfiber inserts, and then I purchased extra charcoal and bamboo inserts, which is supposed to hold more liquids, and those worked for a while. But then I educated myself and I found out that microfiber is actually not as good as I thought it was for the environment, which is just a very cheap man-made fabric with microplastics inside, and as you wash it, it goes into the water, which ultimately goes into the ocean, and they can't even filter these little micro beads out. So I started looking for natural fiber inserts, which are hemp, bamboo, and cotton, and they have the best absorbency. So I started looking on Facebook Market just because I wanted to try different types of diapers. Earlier I did mention that I only used pocket diapers at this time, but I wanted to use like different ones. So this lady was actually selling her entire stash. She had so many different types of diapers. So I just picked up just a couple different ones that were different from mine. And she also had inserts, like natural fiber inserts. So I ended up picking up 26 natural fiber inserts. And then I've also bought some, like, I forgot what they're called. I bought some pre-folds on Amazon, and then I've also bought these cotton, actually like tri-folded as if I'm folding a pre-fold, and I stuffed those too, and they work wonders, and they were only like $3 or $5 at Walmart. Started to use those, and I stopped using microfiber. I still use the charcoal bamboo and microfiber blend. I will use them because I have them and I haven't bought like extras to replace them, but it still has bamboo, so it still helps, and I double those up. So for me and my routine, you want to develop a system when you're stuffing your diapers, because then it's just easier to like get it out the way. You know, I probably stuff my diapers in about 20 minutes, but I have a system of my mix and match. So I'll do cotton and hemp, I'll do hemp and a bamboo cotton blend. You know, each insert has its partner, as I would call it, in my system, and I just know what goes with what. So I'll set everything up, and then I'll go ahead and start stuffing my diapers. And that's a really good thing to have and develop, because then it just makes everything simple to the point, and you're already in your routine and you already know everything is not different every single time, but you can adjust accordingly. Another thing I want to talk about is solids. Let's get into solids. Solids is one of the reasons why people don't cloth diaper, because the thought of touching poop is, yeah, it's not the prettiest. I personally, I do get my hands dirty here and there, but it's not as bad as you think. There are ways around it. Number one, you can wear gloves. Number two, you can purchase a sprayer to attach to your toilet to spray it off into the toilet, which I heard works. Or you can be like me, cheap and to the point. I usually, if I'm having trouble getting it in the toilet, I'll literally just rinse it out in the tub, and I'll use the diaper for everything. So let's just say it gets caught up in there, I'll take the diaper and rub it up in there, and it goes down until it goes down. And usually I don't really have that problem too much. And then as soon as I'm done rinsing out the diapers in the tub, I'll usually take the diaper like this. I don't touch it. I usually take the diaper and just rub it together just to get everything out in the tub, and then I would spray and clean the tub. I have a spray specifically for that and a sponge specifically for that right at my fingertips, so I spray it down the whole tub right after. And since I wash the tub so often, it's really simple, just so I don't have any residue anywhere. And traveling is another thing that people are skeptical about, because number one, they think you're gonna touch bowel, and then number two, I don't want to carry a dirty diaper, stink with me all over the place, right? So it just depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on where you're going, how far you're going, and things like that. So if I'm going to the grocery store, I would, you know, pack my bag as I would any other time, pack a couple diapers, and then I'll have my little wet bag, and I'll put my dirty diapers in the wet bag, bring it home with me, and do the dirty work at home. Now, if I'm going somewhere like how we just went on my little birthday trip for 2 days, I didn't want to bring, I'm not gonna bring 2 days worth of diapers that I have to carry with me dirty, and then I have like no place to wash them. So in this case, I just picked up some disposables and I just kept it moving because it's more convenient. We were on the go, and I didn't want to spend time worrying about diapers when I was trying to have fun with my family. So in that case, I just got some disposables because it was easier. Now, if we're going on a road trip to Florida, that's when I'm taking my whole entire stash. And the way I do that is I wash everything before we get on the road. And then I have 2 wet bags inside the car, one with my whole stash that's clean, and then one for the dirty diapers. I take my actual big detergent with me, so I'm not, you know, using anyone's stuff, because I wash every 2 days, and I just wash where I'm at. And most of the time I always check if they have a wash and dryer that I can use. And then before we come back home, I do the same exact thing. I wash everything before we get on the road, and then when I'm home, I have clean diapers. The last thing, if you are truly curious, I would highly recommend that you go on Amazon, and they have a pack of 6 for $30 for the Alva Baby brand. They come with the microfiber inserts, but if you're just trying it out, I would definitely just try out those 6 while you're home. I would just incorporate those into my routine, get a feel of everything, just strictly just rotate those 6 diapers out, and then you would probably just have to wash them every day, or if you don't want to, you can do every 2 days. But just to get a feel of it and see how you like it, establish a little wash routine and see if it's for you. And if it's not for you, you can put it on Facebook Market, and I'm sure people will buy them. I don't regret it. Me and my husband have been able to save a lot of money and use it towards other things. I'm always home, so I'm always learning new things and trying new things, and they're cute. I have a bunch of different colors, but there's so many different styles that you can get. You can get dinosaurs, you can get triangles, you can get anything. They have everything, literally. I just wanted to share my experience. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me and my family. And yeah, I'm definitely happy I'm back on YouTube. I am ready to start pushing content out. I have so many different ideas. I think I'm actually going to do a wash routine, like actually run through my wash routine, just so you can get a visual of how it goes and what I do and things like that. But yeah, if you want to see anything from me, just please leave a comment below, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.